We haven't done this in a long time. I don't know how many people are actually watching. We have 15 right now.
Cool.
I figured it was good to have you guys around because you've been to QBCs before. You can ask questions since you've known. Like Dave's been there almost since the beginning. Joe came in at Mulcahy's year. You guys are friends, but you're also Mets fans too. And you've been to cons, you've been to Comic Cons. So is there anything that you could tell people about the QBC that you like? That's not like other fan fests, not other cons. Just let me know what you guys think about the QBC.
I mean, I just like, I guess, yeah. Actually, I was there. Was Dave there? Yes, I did meet Dave when he was there that time. That was fun. I like how it's like, it does remind me of the old like comic book conventions, the one at Mulcahy's especially was really cool. And how everybody's like, it's up more up close and personal. Like you hanging out with people, you got the former Mets players that are there. You got that panel. That's great. It's like you have easier access to people around the Mets, involved, and the community, meaning like all the people that you see on social media, on Twitter, on Instagram. You never met them before, and you're like, hey, that's who you are. All right, cool. So that was really neat. I like it. I mean,
yeah, that's what I always liked about it. I remember like the first few at when you had them at Citi Field. I'm drawing a blank. What was the name of the bar? I can't remember. It's not there anymore.
You can't remember at all?
No, wait. Why am I drawing a blank? Where are the first?
It was McFadden's.
McFadden's. My God, sorry.
Was that the first one at McFadden's?
We did the first two at
the
McFadden's.
First few, yeah. And I remember it was cool. It was like you said, it was like that. It was a very tight-knit experience. And then I think the locations afterwards, it kind of just got better, in my opinion. I mean, the last one I went to, when we still lived up that way, was when Todd Frazier was there with Gary Cohen. And that one, that was awesome. That was really a good one. That was just a great setup. And it kind of seems like no matter where it is, it's always the same core experience. Like you still have, like you said, social media people be like, I know you by name, but I have no idea what you look like. And then you finally get to meet, and then, it's cool. It's more than like just a commercialized, come to this fan fest. Like the players are actually interested to be there, and the people are telling stories you probably wouldn't hear otherwise. It's a wild experience. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, for years, like we were trying to get the Mets back when the Wilpons owned them to do a fan fest, and they finally did one in 2020. They asked us to not do ours. We were like open to that, and then they wanted us to program a panel room for them. And when we asked them how much they were going to pay us, because it was going to be an all-day thing, and they told us nothing, I was like, nah, we're good, thanks.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Another thing was last year, we actually had one of the Cohens come to the QBC, and not a lot of people knew that. I didn't know it. Lucky for us that one of our friends knows that person, and he bought a ticket, showed up, wanted to see how we were doing, came over to me, started talking to me, and said, oh, I don't understand why we don't do something like this with you guys. We should partner up. Gave him my card. He said he was going to talk to me in the off season, and now they're doing Amazing Day.
Wow. So did you have anything to do with that? Or are they like consulting with you on all of it? Or they kind of took the idea?
Absolutely not. They took the idea and ran. I'm sure it wasn't the Cohens. I'm sure it was in my mind, it's the people that they've hired from other industries like Amex, JetBlue, any of those kind of places like Nike. I think they hired those guys, and those guys are probably like, why are we going to bring anybody else in when we could do it ourselves? We have the people.
Right.
I went to the 2020 Fan Fest.